Kayleigh. I don't know if you can tell. I'm gonna be showing you how to get this skeleton makeup look for Halloween. This is definitely one of my favorites. I've always wanted to be a skeleton or at least try it out. And what I love about this is that you really only need a few things. Basically just some white cream makeup for your face, black eyeliner, some brushes to apply it, and a black eyeshadow so that you can blend certain things out. But yeah, this is something you can do really quick. I would definitely recommend having like a picture of a skeleton for some inspiration. That definitely helped me. I had a few different pictures that I was looking at so I could kind of like see where I needed to put things on my face. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this tutorial. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and happy Halloween. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hey guys, so we're gonna start off by moisturizing our face. You definitely do not want to skip this step, especially if you're gonna be using a white cream makeup like I'm gonna be using in the video. That stuff dries out so quickly and I have dry skin naturally, so make sure to moisturize your face. This is the Professional from Benefit. It is a primer that is going to help the makeup to last longer throughout the night and also really smooth out the skin and get rid of any pores. Next, I'm using Makeup Forever HD Foundation. This is in number 115, and I'm patting this all over my face using a damp beauty blender. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want a solid base for the makeup to sit on. Like, I want all of my redness to be covered, veins, blemishes. I just want to have my skin all be one color. So I'm just patting this on all over my face. Now I'm going in with the Professional cream makeup that I got from my local spirit store. I used this, by the way, in my Halloween tutorials last year, and now I remember why I dislike it so much. I mean, it definitely makes your face look white, that's for sure, but you really have to work with this in layers, and you have to be so patient with it. I tried using a beauty blender, definitely didn't work. You have to use your fingers to really blend this out. Do one layer at a time and let it dry. Let it sit on your face and dry before you put on the next layer. I do notice that as it dries, it like fades a little bit, turns a little more gray. So you just have to keep packing on the layers till it's as white as you like it. But yeah, I kind of struggled with this. I don't know if there's a better one you can use out there, but this is what I ended up using. It was all I had. Next, take a black liquid pen. This is the NYX Curve Liner, but there's also one from Milani, another one from Stila that I ended up using in the video. And you basically want to trace out the shapes for the eyes. These are going to be black circles that go all the way around as if it was like a hole in your face. I find that the liquid pens are just the easiest to use for tracing out the shapes. Then I'm going in with a black kohl liner from Physicians Formula. This was like my key product right here. I loved this because it is so creamy. It's very easy to blend out and to just kind of get all over the place. It's also very black, which I liked a lot. So anyways, I'm basically just filling in the two holes with this. I will say one thing I regret not doing is putting some black eyeshadow on my eyelids because the black did crease a little bit. I'm sure you guys will notice if you look back through the intro. Make sure to do that so that you can really set it in place and it won't crease throughout the day. And then here I'm going through with my liquid liner pen again, just around the edges to really fill them out and perfect the shape. And once you finish with that, you can go ahead and use the liquid pen to draw lines on the forehead. I did 2 from the outer corners going in and then 2 from the inner corners going outwards. To fill in the nose, I just did 2 straight lines going down the sides, and I connected them in the middle to a point. And then from the very tip of each line, I drew down and around, and then I filled it in with a black kohl pencil. And again, use the liquid pen once you're finished to really fill out the edges and perfect the shape of the nose. Now we're going to draw in the jawline. I decided to do 3 little strokes going upwards. That way it wasn't just like a straight line down the face. And then once I finished outlining it, I filled it in again with my black kohl pencil, which is slowly but surely running out by this point. But I really liked the definition that this gave to the lower half of the face. For the cheekbone, I'm just filling in a small little half moon shape by my ear right next to the hairline. And then I'm drawing 2 lines next to my lips and connecting them together to create like an acorn shape. This is basically just a hollow in the cheek area. And once you're finished filling those 2 in, connect those hollows to the cheekbones. Make sure to go over everything that you draw with a liquid pen just to really perfect the shape. Then I'm connecting this to my lips with the black kohl pencil, and I'm gonna go in now to create the teeth. So I decided to use the liquid pen for this, and it gave such a really cool effect. I was like, dang, this is so tight. But basically you just wanna draw a few lines from the top of your lip to the bottom of your lip. Now it's time for some shading. So we're gonna use a black eyeshadow. This one's from the Vice 3 palette from Urban Decay. I'm just taking a like fluffy paintbrush. You could take a blending brush, and I'm just drawing lines right underneath of my eye just to make it look more sunken in. And then I'm blending out every single shape that I drew because you don't want it to look too perfect. You need to give a little bit of shading to it to make it look more 3D. I'm going through the teeth, I'm going through the cheeks, the jawline, my forehead, basically everything. You can get really creative with this. You know, I just went with it. I just started like going crazy with the shading. Now, one thing I will say, if you shade too much, your face will turn gray and you'll lose all the white. So the next step that I'm doing after this is highlighting, going back through with the white. Just make sure you don't go overboard with the shading. Alright, so here we go, back in with the white cream makeup to highlight certain areas. I did end up layering this on a few times. I didn't just put it here once and then move on. I had to go back through each place and, you know, put the white cream makeup on multiple times to make it look really, really white. I think the more contrast you have just makes it look more real. So just keep working with it and eventually it'll get there. And I went back through again with my liquid pen because some things started turning gray and I needed them to be very, very black. So just, you know, go through and really perfect everything until it's exactly how you want it to look. Now I'm drawing in my neck. Now this was actually really fun to do. At first I was like looking at it, I had a picture and I'm like, oh my god, I'm never gonna be able to do this. But it's actually very simple. So you just draw this like Lego looking piece on your neck and fill out the outside of your neck with black and make sure to leave the inside blank because we're gonna be putting white there. Finally, my black kohl pencil ran out. It died on me, so I started using this liquid eyeliner from L'Oreal that I hadn't realized was waterproof, and it took me the longest time to get off. It was seriously like, it actually hurt trying to get it off because I was rubbing so hard. You can do more like neck bones coming out, but I just decided to do 3 on each side, so 6 total. Leave the opening, like where your throat is at the very top, open, and then also at the very bottom open too, because we're gonna be filling that in once we're finished with this with the white cream face makeup. So just take a different paintbrush and go ahead and fill in that center area of the shape that we made. I went ahead and did multiple layers of this just like I did on my face to make sure that it matched and it was just as white as my face was. Then I'm going back into the black eyeliner with the same brush from before, and I'm putting this all over my hands. I also decided to put it on my arms and my shoulders. I felt like it just made it look more real, you know? Not that I'm drawing in like bones or anything, but it just, you know, it made it look more dark and sexy and skeleton-like. So basically that's it, guys. That's it for this tutorial. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next Halloween makeup tutorial. Leave a comment for me down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. This is definitely going to be a mess trying to take all this off, but I'll show you guys what I have. So, in here are my handy dandy notebooks. I'm just kidding. What is that from? Handy dandy notebook. I have these. We're gonna see if this takes off. There we go. Oh my goodness, I can't take this off! Is this waterproof eyeliner that I used? I feel like I did nothing.